A few weeks ago, I came across a news article titled, "What is the healthiest ice cream?" That got me thinking. Everyone loves ice cream, right? It's a summertime treat or staple. It's a great source of emotional comfort. But can it be healthy? Welcome to 7410 Style. There are several types of ice cream out there, from low carb, low sugar, healthy to all natural. What is the healthiest choice when you'd like a cold frozen treat? Let's find out. We can start with the ones we think of as healthy. Halo Top, Rebel, and Breyer's Carb Smart are examples. Let's take a closer look at Breyer's Carb Smart Vanilla. This part may sound sciencey, but if it goes into our bodies, we should understand what it is and what effect it might have on us. Okay, ice cream has to be sweet. So what are the sweeteners? Maltitol syrup, acesulfame potassium, and sucralose. Maltitol is a sugar alcohol, not like the alcohol where you get drunk, but still a carbohydrate, so it can affect blood glucose. It's about 90% sweet as sugar, but don't worry, the acesulfame potassium is 200 times sweeter than sugar. Ice cream needs fat. Coconut oil helps with the smooth and creamy mouthfeel, resistance to shrinking during storage, and keeping its shape as it warms up. To give structure to the ice cream and keep all of those substances mixed, especially fat and water, this ice cream needs thickeners, stabilizers, and emulsifiers. Whey and guar gum thicken the mixture for a smooth and uniform texture. Carob bean gum stabilizes and reduces ice crystal size, especially when ice cream is left out and refrozen. Add in glycerin and mono and diglycerides to help oil and water stay together, improve texture and stability, prevent ice crystals from forming, and extend shelf life. You may not think of fiber in ice cream, but this has 4 grams of fiber between the polydextrose and soluble corn fiber. The dietary fiber replaces some sugar and fat to reduce calories. Whew, I feel like I just talked through a science project. Chris Bentullican writes, but usually the aim of UPF, ultra-processed food, is to replace the ingredients of a traditional and much-loved food with cheaper alternatives and additives that extend shelf life, facilitate centralized distribution, and it turns out drive excess consumption. Consuming a lot of ultra-processed foods can increase your risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and depression. Healthy ice creams are highly palatable and could be addictive, leading to overeating and weight gain. These ice creams contain chemicals that can cause inflammation. Eating more ultra-processed foods also probably means eating less whole foods, vegetables, fruit, whole grains, and legumes. So it's an opportunity cost. You're missing out on essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytochemicals, all important for health and well-being. This can affect mood, immunity, digestion, and brain function. Healthy doesn't sound healthy to me. What if we tried an all-natural ice cream? All-natural ice cream gets texture from ice crystals, water which stays liquid because of dissolved sugar, milk protein, and milk fat, all wrapped around with air. It's really 50% air, so when it's frozen, it's not too hard. Blue Bunny has an all-natural vanilla ice cream. The sweetness in this ice cream comes from sugar. Natural, yes, but take a look at how much is added. 15 grams of added sugar in one serving. One serving is only 2/3 of a cup. What is that, maybe 1 scoop? Who eats just 1 scoop? Milk, cream, and skim milk provide protein and fat. They help to provide the structure and creaminess for this ice cream and add to the saturated fat level. Egg yolks slow down thawing, keep the water and fat together for a rich, creamy texture, and add flavor. They also add 65 milligrams of cholesterol and add to the saturated fat level. Combined with the dairy, we have 7 grams of saturated fat and a very small 2/3 of a cup of ice cream. These all-natural ingredients sound healthier than the ultra-processed version until you consider the health risks. But before we talk about the health risks, we must acknowledge that our dairy consumption is founded on stealing. Dr. Will Tuttle talks about the profound sadness, grief, panic, suffering, and fear that mother cows always experience on dairies, organic or not. The whole dairy business is founded upon stealing, forcibly stealing calves from their mothers and mother's milk from calves. If that's not grim enough, milk is associated with higher mortality and cancer. Researchers found that those who consumed the most milk and fewest servings of fruits or vegetables had higher mortality rates, almost a 3-time higher risk for the women participants. Human breast milk and cow's milk have a growth hormone, IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1. A calf has to grow about 40 times faster than human babies, so their milk has more growth promoters. The calf's body receives the signaling to grow and puts on a few hundred pounds in a few months. On the other hand, our adult bodies normally have very little IGF-1. When it receives this signal to grow, it's easy to see how this would spur weight gain or tumor growth. The cholesterol and dietary fat in milk, cream, and eggs can increase LDL cholesterol levels, which can lead to plaque buildup on the walls of your arteries. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine reports milk and other dairy products are the top source of saturated fat in the American diet, contributing to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and Alzheimer's disease. Studies have also linked dairy to an increased risk of breast, ovarian, and prostate cancers. Fortunately, there is a frozen treat that is sweet, delicious, creamy, and actually supports our health. The ingredient for the healthiest ice cream is a ripe banana that is frozen. We have a Yonana's soft serve dessert maker that makes this amazing creamy treat, just like soft serve ice cream. Somehow the frozen banana transforms into a creamy base. Then you can add in your favorite fruits like frozen blueberries and cherries, or frozen pineapple, mangoes, and peaches. The taste is wonderful, but the best part is you're helping your own health by eating fruit, you're not causing suffering to a dairy cow, and you're helping the planet. A medium banana has 105 calories with vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, copper, and even protein. When you add other fruits, you add more nutrients. Bananas contain energy and natural sweetness from 3 natural sugars, sucrose, fructose, and glucose. No artificial sweeteners or added sugar here. Bananas contain fiber too, naturally. This can help lower cholesterol, not increase it. We don't even need as much to feel full and satisfied. I don't know about you, but it seems pretty clear that we should stay away from chemicals I can barely pronounce, addiction and marketing hype, cruelty to cows, and risk of early death, heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and cancer. I'll stick with the cruelty-free, healthy ice cream made from a frozen banana. Living a whole foods, plant-based, and healthy vegan lifestyle has been amazing for our mental, physical, and spiritual health, and gives us a joy and vitality for living, especially knowing that dairy cows don't have to suffer and greenhouse gas emissions can be reduced. Do you have a favorite Yonana's combination? We'd love to hear about it. Please leave it in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our free weekly email newsletter, 7410 Expanded on Substack, for a whole foods, plant-based recipe and weekly encouragement on this journey of a healthy, cruelty-free, compassionate life. Link is in the description below. We really do appreciate your support. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. Treat yourself to some Yonana's, and remember to take it one day at a time until it's 7 days a week, forever 10.